So the Mercury medical staff legitimately should have been fired. Should be fired. That's all I'm going to say. They should be fired. Like, this one was bad. Like, it's bad when you've got doctors coming out about this. You've got doctors coming out about like talking about how badly they did with this, and they were like, they didn't even check for the safety of Satou's back and neck. Because Satou's an incredibly important player for the Mercury. Everybody knows what Satou Sabally is going to do for the Phoenix Mercury. Like, Satou Sabally is, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, one of the biggest players in these finals. Like, if the Mercury are going to have the miracle comeback, it would have to be Satou Sabally basically shooting the damn lights out. It's probably their best chance. But that's not going to happen. But it's one of those things, like, you've literally got, like, you know, people giving medical commentary of it. Here's what should happen. Stop play immediately and keep the neck stabilized. Activate EMS, there's neck pain. What we saw today is a reminder that concussion and spine injury protocols, not just checklists, they're life-saving procedures designed to protect athletes' futures, but on and off the court. We must continue to push for evidence-based sideline care and accountability in professional sports. Yeah, they literally dragged her up off the ground, and it looked like she went limp. It literally looked like she ragdolled. Like, eventually they managed to get her up off the court. Eventually they managed to get her off the court. But I have to say, like, there's no way that the medical team did anything right. Like, it didn't look like they stabilized her neck. And especially when they, when she was trying to get back up, she essentially ragdolled. Like, that's not normal. It's not normal to ragdoll. Like, whatever about getting hurt, being down, and being in pain, like, her body just went completely limp. So it's a really tough one, and I think it was definitely a blunder by the Phoenix medical team. And anyway, that Phoenix is cursed. Like, Fee, Caitlin, Satou. I think, was it like a list? Stewie. I think, was it Stewie got injured? Yeah, Stewie got injured in Phoenix. Like, literally, 3 of the All W first team from last year. And who was in the 2023 All WNBA first team? Because I know it was definitely Stewie, Alyssa Thomas, and Satou was on it in 2023. So Satou, Fee. So Aja Wilson. Aja Wilson is the only member of the last 2 years All WNBA first teams to have not gotten injured in Phoenix this year. Is that true? Is that true? To have not gotten injured in Phoenix. Because Satou made in 2023. That could actually be a thing. That's kind of cursed. But no, Phoenix did a horrible job. Which is funny because, like, we all know about the old Phoenix Suns medical team. They used to, like, save careers. They used to revive careers that were that good back in the day. But yeah, it's not a good situation for Satou. Look, we've heard nothing. We've heard nothing over the last 24 hours, not 24 hours, it's been like 16 hours, but we've heard nothing. No, it's not going to be good. Satou's 0% chance Satou plays for the rest of the series. Like, you don't need a concussion protocol to see a player hit their head, stand up, and just go limp. Like, you don't need a concussion protocol to rule her out. Like, you just don't. You just actually don't need a concussion protocol when something like that happens. But what you do need is, competent training staff. You need competent people around. You need competent... you just need a competent organization from top to bottom. And I do think that the Phoenix Mercury have done a really good job in ways. I think they've done a really, really good job in a lot of ways with these players. They've done a lot of great things for players, but this was a blunder. This was a blunder. And when I say the medical staff should be fired, I mean that in a completely sensationalized way. But I think everybody who's involved in this, if they do something like this again, they should be. Like, everyone can make a mistake in any job. It's just sometimes in certain fields, if you make a mistake, you're obviously putting people in a lot more danger than other fields. But if they do it again, then that's an issue. But Satou being gone, likely being gone for the series, like, it's over. It's over. Satou had a good showing for herself. She had a really, really good showing for herself over the postseason. But I still think it's going to be tough. I still think it's going to be a really, really tough one when it comes to like Phoenix to run it back. But I'm surprised with like no stretcher, no wheelchair, none of that. I'm really, really surprised because you would think that there is a lot of things they should have done other than, lift the player up who freaking went limp. At least they were able to get her off the floor, but like she's absolutely not with it. And they had her walk off the floor. Like, it's just not good. It's not good. So hopefully all's okay. At the end of the day, regardless of what your opinion is, on this entire situation, at the end of the day, like, you hope Satou's okay, because this is one of those injuries that it could very well be pretty bad. Like, it could be a pretty bad injury. So you just don't want that. No matter what happens, you don't want it at all to be a bad injury, because you just want her to be healthy. You want her to be healthy, and you want her go being ready for next year, because again, the better players are in this league, the better it is for everybody. And I hope she's okay. I really, really do hope she ends up being okay. I hope she doesn't play again in the finals, because she's clearly not right. Like, you don't need concussion protocol. And like, I've seen posts on Twitter from doctors being like, you don't need concussion protocol to see that she's concussed. Like, she stood up and just went limp. It's like, she's not with it. You can see that. And I gotta be honest, like, the finals are probably done before that. Definitely done with no Satou. Just means the Botner comes in and starts for her, so you never know. Anyway, yeah, that's the video. I'll see you guys.